Hey, what is up, everybody? I am here to give you guys my WWE NXT Takeover Chicago predictions. I know the show happened like about 3 weeks ago, maybe now. I don't even know. I know it's been a while. So a lot of you guys probably won't be interested in watching this video. I'm just mainly doing this video because this is one of the videos that I've been waiting to do for a while. So I want to give you guys my predictions for WWE NXT Takeover Chicago. I haven't seen the show yet, so I'm talking as if it hasn't happened yet. So, and yeah, I apologize for it, that it took me this long to get it done. Obviously everybody knows I've been so busy. I was studying for finals when the show was at the time. I was in Texas, and I had to pack for the trip, and then what else? There was something else. Oh yeah, and then I had those technical issues with my computer. I had to set up for my grandmother's retirement party, and then I had to go to my friend's brother's graduation party. But I'm finally getting a chance now to sit down and watch the show. I've been waiting for it for a long ass time. I also had to catch up with other videos on this channel, like when I did the Retro Wrestling Review Series and I did all the NXT specials, which you can click up here to check out that playlist. And also when I did something else. And then I had to review the United Kingdom Championship special, review the go-home show of NXT for this show. So I just had to watch a lot of stuff and catch up, but I'm finally caught up enough where I can watch the this NXT special, and I'm finally happy I can do that. I've been waiting for a while to watch the special. So yeah, I'm here to talk about just give my predictions on it. I'll talk about the matches, who I think will win, and everything. So I'm just going to do that now. Now, I don't want to look up the matches just because of the fact that if I do, I'll get spoiled about what happens on the show. So I'm going to just go off memory. I believe there's 5 matches announced for this show, which you could make the argument that that's probably too less. But with the NXT specials, 5 matches I think is good enough. You know, because the show is only 2 hours long. You don't really need to have a lot of matches. The matches have a decent amount of time. I like that every match has some type of storyline reason for happening. You know, I like that. I expect this show to really deliver just because all the NXT specials usually are at least good. I don't really recall that there's been a bad NXT special. Yeah, I just can't wait for this special. I remember this aired the day before Backlash, so I'll have to see if it was better than Backlash. Yeah, let me just, and obviously too, there's going to be a pre-show, probably, I believe it's a half hour before the show airs, so I'll probably check that out myself. And I'm just going to start talking about the matches. So, I'm just going to go from, like, the match that has, like, the least importance to, like, the match that has the most importance and stuff. So, starting with the, not that every match doesn't have importance, but you get what I'm saying. So, starting with the Roderick Strong Eric Young match. This match has a lot of storyline behind it. You know, you have Roderick Strong and Eric Young who've been feuding pretty much since January because Eric Young's the leader of Sanity. Sanity's taken out Roderick Strong in the past. They took him out, like, I believe, on an episode, like, in February at some time. February, March at some point, I remember. And then after Roderick Strong lost his NXT Championship #1 Contenders match, Sanity came out and took him out again. And Roderick Strong wanted the match, and it was granted. So, yeah, this match doesn't has some storyline behind it, but doesn't have a lot. I expect this match to actually deliver, and I can't wait for it. As for who's going to win, I see Roderick Strong winning just because I think NXT seems to be behind him. They've been airing vignettes for him, going through his whole life and stuff, and I think they eventually probably want to have him become the #1 contender to the NXT Championship, so I see Roderick Strong winning this match. And if they want to continue this feud, that's fine. If Eric Young was to win, that would make sense. But I see Roderick Strong winning that match. I'll probably put my predictions down in the description box too as well. And then we have the 4 championship matches on the show. The first one being the United Kingdom Championship match between Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. And as I talked about in my last video, where I talked about the United Kingdom Championship special review, which you can click on right up here. I'm really looking forward to this match. Just because of the fact that gosh, hold on, just give me a second. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, I should have put my phone on vibrate before I did this. But I guess some things you gotta leave unedited, right? But anyhow, as I was saying about this United Kingdom Championship match, this match has a lot of storyline behind it. You know, both these guys wrestled in the United Kingdom Championship tournament, where they both ended up making it to the finals. Pete Dunne won roughshod in that tournament, but yet just lost by an inch. You have Tyler Bate, who's been a pretty decent United Kingdom champion. Every match he's had has been really good. You have Pete Dunne, who's just been laying a path of destruction. He won a #1 contenders match at the United Kingdom Championship Special, and you know you have him getting really good hate. You have an established heel, you have an established babyface. As for who I think is going to win this match, now it's both a want and a need, but I want Pete Dunne to win the United Kingdom Championship. I don't hate Tyler Bate as a United Kingdom champion. I think he's been a good champion, but they've really been behind Pete Dunne. They've been having him lay waste on everybody. I think Pete Dunne, I think, will be a better United Kingdom champion. He's someone that I think would show up with the championship. He's someone that I think would make a huge impact when he's there. And he's someone that has more of a character than Tyler Bate does. And Tyler Bate's young, so he can always win back this title at some point. You know, I expect him to be in the WWE for years. And Pete Dunne, I think if they want to get this United Kingdom Championship show or whatever they're going to do with it, if they're going to have it be on NXT, I think Pete Dunne winning the United Kingdom Championship would really be beneficial. So I'm going to say Pete Dunne wins the United Kingdom Championship. I expect this match to be great. Another reason I'm excited for it is because Jim Ross and Nigel McGuinness will be on commentary together for it, which I think will be amazing. Hopefully they commentate the entire show, but we're going to have to wait to see on that. Then we have the NXT Women's Championship match. It's a triple threat match between NXT Champion Asuka, Nikki Cross, and Riot. Originally, this was supposed to be a Fatal 4-Way match with Ember Moon because Asuka interrupted the Battle Royal and attacked everyone, so they just had this triple threat. They made it a Fatal 4-Way, but because Ember Moon got injured by Asuka, she had to be taken out of the match, so now it's just a triple threat match. You know, obviously, I think the build-up's been pretty decent. You know, you have Asuka, who's been a dominant NXT champion, NXT Women's Champion. She's never lost a match in NXT. I'm not sure, but I think she has the longest reigning undefeated streak in history, but I'm not sure if that's true. You have Riot and Nikki Cross, who are kind of feuding with each other from Sanity and stuff. Nikki Cross is just terrible. I don't know why they continue to put her in the title picture. And Riot's pretty decent. Haven't seen a lot of her work, really. But she's been pretty decent. She was since that first NXT special match I saw her wrestle. As for who wins, I think the match will be alright. It's kind of a shame because Ember Moon, I think, and Asuka really would have been able to carry this match and really make it something special. But now that Ember Moon's out, which it's not NXT's fault, I mean, people get injured. Now they have to have the triple threat. I think because Asuka and Riot are Asuka's a great wrestler. Riot's been decent. I think they can get something out of this match. Nikki Cross will be Asuka being a heel too, by the way. I think this is going to be her first match working as heel. I wonder if she's going to act different at all. So I'm looking forward to that. But as for who wins, I expect Asuka to keep the NXT Women's Championship. No reason to have her lose her first match here. If you want to have her lose, if she was to lose, I don't think she would get pinned. And there's no one. And Nikki Cross just sucks. I really don't want to win this title. Riot, maybe you could go there, but it's too soon for her to hold the NXT Women's Championship. I think they're building up to Ember Moon being the one to take it from her, and now they have more of a reason behind it because Ember Moon's been taken out by Asuka, so I think that's what's going to happen. And then we have the ladder match for the NXT Tag Team Championships between NXT Tag Team Champions, the Authors of Pain, and #DIY. And yeah, this feud's been going on for a while. The Authors of Pain took the NXT Tag Team Championships from #DIY at NXT Takeover San Antonio. Then they had their rematch, but they've never had the full one-on-one rematch because it's either been interrupted or they've been in a triple threat match. it makes sense to put hashtag DIY. There's no really other established tag teams to go up against the Authors of Pain except them at the moment. I like that it's a ladder match because it gives it that stipulation, and it's the first NXT Tag Team Championship ladder match, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's the first tag team ladder match. You know, I like they've been building up the Authors of Pain as a force to be reckoned with. You have hashtag DIY, who's the big baby face that they're chasing after those tag team titles. But as for who is going to win, I expect the Authors of Pain to keep the championships. I expect to hold these titles forever. I really hope they become the longest reigning NXT Tag Team Champions because they're just monsters. So that's who I see winning. Hashtag DIY, I think will be caught up to the main roster as a team. I don't know if they would go to Raw or SmackDown. Maybe SmackDown because SmackDown really needs them at this point. And I expect this to be the final match at the NXT special. And then after NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3, they'll be up on the main roster, probably challenging for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. But yeah, I see the Authors of Pain winning. And then we have the main event. It's an NXT Championship match between Bobby Roode, who's the champion, against Hideo Itami. This match has a pretty decent build-up behind it. You know, you have a Hideo Itami story where he came into NXT in 2014, and he wanted to be NXT champion, but he kept getting injured, and he just couldn't really find his stride in NXT. You have Bobby Roode, who won the NXT championship at NXT TakeOver San Antonio, and then him gloating about it. Hideo Itami comes out and attacks Bobby Roode. Hideo Itami defeated Roderick to become the #1 contender. You have Hideo Itami who's laid off Bobby Roode on a number of occasions. So I am looking forward to this match. I think this match will be decent. As for the winner, I expect Bobby Roode to win. I don't see Bobby Roode losing this championship. I think Bobby Roode's just really doing great things with that championship. I see him holding on to the championship to NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3, which I would be looking forward to. But other than that, that's pretty much the entire code. I'm gonna post my predictions in the description box down below, so I don't have to repeat them. But that's pretty much it, guys. Please make sure to subscribe to my CM Brothers channel and my Owen Talkinator channel. I just uploaded some videos on there. Make sure to subscribe to this channel because later on today I'm going to be doing my NXT TakeOver Chicago review. But that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.